everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my office. We have a gorgeous fall day. I think the next week or so we're going to have beautiful temps with highs in the upper 60s and lows in the 40s. So we're not quite into winter temps for this week, and I'm trying to soak up every minute of it because in most areas of the country, if you have 4 seasons, here in the US, the spring and the fall are the shortest. So I'm trying to make the most of it and enjoy these beautiful fall days. I have a busy day because tonight my friend Sarah and I are heading off to do a vendor event together for our Jordan Essentials businesses, which is always fun. So I wanted to make sure I got on here and shared with you our card for the Beautifully Organized in 52 Weeks card deck series. We are on to week number 43. We're counting down the last 10 weeks of this series, which is pretty exciting. So stay tuned for that, and welcome to my office. Welcome back to my home. I'm so glad you're joining me today for another episode in Beautifully Organized in 52 Weeks. We are working through the card deck by Nikki Boyd. So I'll have a link in the description box if you want to pick up your own card deck, but you can certainly just follow along with me each week. And this week, for week number 43, we are moving on to the home office or home office space, whatever area you kind of use as your home office space. Sometimes it's just a desk drawer or a basket that you carry your supplies in. If you follow the Fly Lady, it might be your control journal binder where you keep a few office supplies and all of your notes and plans for the household. Whatever it is that you consider your home office space, over the next week, we are going to work on decluttering. So go through that big stash of pens and see what works and what doesn't and what you can get rid of. Go through the extra supplies, see if there's something you can donate. Go through your electronics. So not too long ago, the bigger town nearby had their electronics recycling day, which I now know is in the spring and the fall. So I'm keeping that on my radar for the next time that comes around. And it felt so good to go through some of my piles and stashes in the basement and get out quite a few electronics and get that off to its proper place to be taken care of. Even at my little office where I work in the bigger town nearby, we went through and found some old printers that no longer worked, and we were able to recycle those as well. So it just felt really good to get some of those things out of our spaces. Here in my home office this morning, I just did a quick tidy. This has been a busy week, a busy time of year, and so my office had gotten pretty haphazard and disheveled. I had just thrown things in here and stacked things on the bed, and so I got things in a bit better shape. I still need to do some more decluttering, but I feel like I've already gotten a good start with getting some of those electronics out. And of course, if you're following along with my Tiny Tidy Tuesday series, every Tuesday I go into my basement and pull one box off of the shelf to declutter and organize. And so in that process over the last year or so, I've come across quite a few office supplies, and I now have the things I know I want to keep stored in one bin, and I have gone through and purged some items out. I was able to donate quite a few things to a local preschool that was more than happy to have them. Some things went to Goodwill that I felt like were pretty universal and could easily be used there. And I always just ask around too if any family or neighbors might need some of the specific items. If I think, oh, this would be perfect for so-and-so, then I'll ask if they want it. And if not, then I find somewhere else to donate it. And of course, I found some trash too. There's always going to be things that you think, I might need this later, and then you find that box a year or two down the road and you think, why in the world did I keep it? Now it's just trash. And so whatever it is for you, I'd love to hear in the comments down below over the next week. Let us know how your declutter process goes with your home office space. You can share if you have a full space like mine, where it's an actual room that you use as your home office, or if it's just a desk drawer or a basket you carry around or a binder, whatever it is that feels like your home office space. Just take a look, see what you can declutter, and then of course next week we'll do a little bit more organizing and cleaning up in that space. So thanks for joining me for another episode in Beautifully Organized in 52 Weeks. I'm going to remember to put my card back in the card deck. So next week we'll move on to week 44. We are definitely nearing the end. This is pretty exciting. I know we've been looking ahead at our calendars within my family and making sure we have all the holidays at least started. Some of them we still are waiting to see what plans are going to be like for some of the other family members, but it's nice to think ahead a little bit and know what's coming because this is a busy time of year. So wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying it. We've got our card back in the card deck, so we're ready for next week. Stay tuned. I'll be back on Sunday for another planning video, and I'll share how I have my planner set up with all of the Jane's Agenda inserts, accessories, and cover for the month of November. I'm loving it. It's so beautiful and functional. And then on Tuesday, I'll be back for another Tiny Tidy Tuesday video. And I also shared on November 1st the Joyful Jordan box for the month of November, and it's a really good one. It's valued at $46, so for $29 for the box, it's a really good deal. And there's 4 items, so it's definitely a good one to think about grabbing up because it makes a great little collection to gift. Keep some for yourself, share some, or break it up into 4 smaller gifts. There's lots of ways to use it this time of year. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.